There's a private club in the Dallas practice facility, and it's like Zeke, I believe, said for the last couple of weeks it's been empty for the first time in his career, but now that they're back in the playoffs, you started seeing eyes up in the private club that watch practice. What are they doing down? And I know this is something that, maybe I overreact to, which no, I wouldn't do that, by the way. That's not something I would do.
No.
That's not really my style at this point. But maybe I'm overreacting. When I heard that there was basically a corporate building that surrounds their one practice field where people can buy their offices, I immediately thought back to whenever I was on the Colts, we had people that thought potential planes that were flying over were from the New England Patriots watching our goddamn practice facility, and they were scared to do some things if we weren't inside with nobody else in. Like, that's how, kind of like, I don't want to say crazy, but yeah, pretty crazy some people view some things are. There's moments where people will look in practice and say, we can't do that now. Why? Because this person's here who's maybe an athletic trainer who is like a GA or a friend or something, like, can't do that whenever they're here or whatever. Like, that's how secret some of the shit that I was a part of was. So whenever I heard that you could potentially buy an office that could overlook a practice facility and you watch Dak do things, I was like, well, that seems much different. And then now we're learning that there's a club like like up there on the balcony, there's like a club where people can buy and watch actual practices. Like, that is wild to me. That is absolutely insane. And Zeke was like, for a little bit there was nobody in there. What are they doing? Winning games.
Then they started to.
They're winning games.
Yeah.
Whenever the people weren't in there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if
That's your boy, Double J.
AJ.
What's up? I'm back.
Hey, it's great to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, AJ.
A to the J. Hey, did you hear about this private club that they have that overlooks the Dallas Cowboys practice? Zeke Elliott talked about it, how he said it's been empty for a little bit. Now that we have a chance to get back in the playoffs, there's more eyes up there. I just started putting two together real quick. It was empty and they were winning. And then now they got somebody in. Would you ever expect a NFL team? Now, the Colts might have been much different than how everybody else views things. But if there was one person that was maybe not a part of the team that was in there, it was like, well, we're not running certain things. They got people just paying to watch all practice. That's insane to me.
I cannot imagine that Mike McCarthy is a fan of this. And is there any other team in the league that has something like that? I've never heard of it.
I have no idea, because, like, surprise is a big deal. That's why people studying film, they study hours and hours and hours of film so that they're not surprised by anything and they're not tricked by anything. But if you're going to have a trick play, maybe for week 17 to get in the playoffs, the last thing you want is anybody to potentially know what the fuck is going to happen. And all they got to do is have one friend in another city, right?
Yep,
That's all they got to.
One guy.
It is insane to me. And that might be me overreacting. Okay, maybe it is. But if I'm the head coach of that team, I'm Mike McCarthy, I'm like, listen, Jer, you got me swinging. I'm swinging sledgehammers at watermelons like they're pinatas with candy inside of it. We're winning. We got the boys running. I'll need you and your NFC East fan club friends up there watching our goddamn practice. I would assume Mike puts an end to that at some point.
Well, I guess how much money is Jerry bringing in through this club? Like, what kind of cash is he making? Is it too good to turn down?
Hey, now listen, Mike, I know that you're a Rust Belt guy and all that, and I was once that too, but now I'm a billionaire. And you know why? Motherfuckers are paying $100,000 to be in there. Okay, and if they're going to pay me that, I'm going to tell you this, Mike, they might know some of our plays. It is wild down there.